Lisa here, true seeker, true finder, true teller. I'm here with a read. Now I have to clean my table, but anyway. Let's see. I am doing a read. So no. I'm kind of swollen in my face. Do you see it? Like my lip is swollen. Don't know why. I think I mixed 2 medications that made me swollen. So don't mind my face. Anyway, I'm going to do a read, and let's see. I didn't take out any zodiac sign, but I'll take it out at the end. Let's see. I can go for ever with that. Anyway. Some of you like my bell, as I read in the comments, so I'll do the bell too. My ear just let me. So we're going to do some oracle. I don't know who this is for, but it's got to be for somebody, right? Anyway, how y'all doing? How is y'all doing today? I hope you're doing wonderful. I hope you're having a wonderful day. I was gonna go walking, but it's like a heat wave. So I said, my physique can wait. You know me, I gotta be funny. Life is a joy. Yesterday I was walking, and literally I was listening to some music. I normally don't. I normally listen to the birds and the universe. But something told me, like, put some music on. Put some music on. Enjoy your walk. And I went walking, and I was dancing. I'm telling you, I was dancing in that park, and I was having a hoot of a time, okay? Like, I was just, like, dancing, and I was dancing salsa, of course, because, I'm Hispanic, and I love my Spanish music. I was dancing in that little park, salsa, and I was shaking my booty. I was by myself, I believe. I don't know, because I wasn't even caring. But, whether people were looking at not, I don't care. Didn't care. So, let's knock on this to welcome in my guides, my spirits, and my angels. My ancestors, yeah. Let's see. What's going on? What's going on? Let's go. What's going on? Okay. Ooh, somebody's hitting a tower. Chaos. Somebody's hitting chaos. They're having warnings. They've been warned. That's what I heard. They've been warned. Okay. So, your ass was trying to just play dumb or run away. You can't run away. Like, that's just... If I could, please, But I couldn't run away from mine. So, trust and believe, this is for somebody. Something is hitting. Whoo, you see that? You see that tower right there? Chaos. Give me more about this tower. What's going on about this tower? Juggling. You was trying to juggle? You know why I laugh when people try to juggle shit? because with me, it was like decision was this, decision was that, right? I had to make my decision, do my decision, and I had to like, yeah, I mean, I had to do what I had to do, right? But what, I'm running out of frankincense. Anyway. But what I had to do was stay still, listen to the divine, stay still, alchemize my pain, see the clarity in my pain, see what God wanted me to learn, and just move on. But people, y'all just want to control shit. Why? Let God control it. You know what I mean? Juggling. Balance. Trying to balance. Deadline. Y'all. Deadline. What I got with deadline was that you feel like something is ending. Something is coming to an end. Yep. Like you wasn't flexible. You didn't do give and take. This can be a relationship, a work, a family member you didn't do that with, a friendship. Take it where it resonates. Let's see. You have the Eight of Swords in the reverse and betrayal. Oh, somebody betrayed you. You have the Eight of Swords. The Eight of Wands. Sorry. Why did I say the Eight of Swords? Are you feeling stuck? Are you feeling like overwhelmed? So I'm seeing the Eight of Swords, but then are you feeling like anxiety right now? Like, I can't take this anymore? All right. So you're not on the go. You're not speeding up to nothing. You're not doing nothing. It's not working out for ya. Something's not working out for ya. Something's not coming fast. What else? What's under here? Oh. The Eight of Swords. And the reverse. Okay. Betrayal. You have betrayal. The Ten of Swords. Betrayal. Somebody betrayed you. Somebody burnt you. I just said burnt you. I just said burnt you. Ooh. Somebody give you some STD. Somebody gave you some shit. And you're like, you can't believe it. Like I just heard, I can't believe it's not butter. You can't believe this person betrayed you. You can't believe it. Oh. I don't know why. I just heard what you cannot believe. You reap what you sow. Oof. Oof. I'm definitely talking to somebody. I'm talking to the person that betrayed someone else. Like you betrayed somebody else, so you got dealt the same hand. Yeah. You betrayed the Queen of Pentacles. Did ya? You slime ball. You a slimy ball. Okay. So I'm going to take my regular deck to confirm all of these. I like these better. I don't know. I feel like I have like a rapport with these. You know what I mean? Sage them really quick. And clarify the Tower. Clarify the Tower for me, ancestors. What's this Tower about? I feel so heavy. Like, so heavy. The Page of Wands fell in the reverse. Deception, manipulation, all talk, haste, haphazard actions. Like actions, haphazard actions, meaning like you did things like when you did things halfway. Or you did things because you really didn't want to do them, but you just did them anyway. But you didn't do them with that same emphasis, or that you cared to do it. Like you didn't put that much of appreciation into it. Self-expression. That's in the reverse. This Page of Swords in the reverse. This is air, earth. And it's falling on the Tower. Because you didn't show that much care, much interest, you were all bullshit talk. You're getting into the Tower. You're getting your punishment. You're reaping what you sow. The Decision, King of Pentacles. So this is a fire, earth, Leo, Virgo. Yeah, you're juggling between two decisions. You're juggling between two decisions because it has to do with your pentacles. And the reason why you're in the reverse, because you're like, the decision that you made was not the right one. And now you're thinking about everything. You're thinking of the budget. Like you're budgeting now. You're doing a lot of things that you didn't do before. You're doing that now. And you are greedy, indulgent, material loss, stubborn, obsessed with wealth and status, financial in debt. So you're like, with the juggling card, I feel like you're trying to maintain a household. You're trying to maintain your life. You're trying to maintain your money to stay up, but it's not. Because what you have done in your past, you didn't show someone a significant amount of love like they showed you. You were really like, I'm going to tell you what they said. You were an arrogant asshole that thought only for yourself, by yourself, to yourself. You took and ran with this person's love, and you thought that this person was going to stay and stay permanent. Because why? Because dick game was on point? I don't think so. That's what they say. They said the ocean and emotion wasn't even there, so you needed to try a little harder. So, that's what I'm hearing. I'm so sorry. But yeah, because you tried to play this person, because you betrayed this person, you're getting the same thing. That's falling on your juggling. And again, I said, what was I saying? Earth. Earth came out twice, fire and air. And then Leo, Virgo. Yeah. The King of Wands. Natural leader, victorious. Big picture, overcoming challenges, maturity, career focused. I feel like you're trying to be career focused. This is fire, Scorpio, Sagittarius. It could be, again, in your chart or somebody else's chart. Anyway, this is like, you're not trying to make fast moves anymore. You're not trying to be fast with it. You're not trying to maneuver yourself. You're not trying to go ahead of yourself or anything like that. You're trying to really be in this king energy. Or this is somebody else. This is the past person. This past person is taking control, taking charge, was a nurturing person. Oh, wow. We got the Empress. Both of these cards came out like in the sideways, okay? So the Empress, this is, yeah, you're trying to take control of your life. This is what I'm saying. You're trying to get back into your nurturing, leading self. You know, you're trying to, I see career focus. You're trying to be career focused and stuff like that right now. So passion, project, anger, scattered energy, delayed, and frustrated. So when I get this betrayal card, you're frustrated about something. You're frustrated about something that's going on in your life right now. Maybe this betrayal. Empress. Yeah. I feel like you left an Empress for something that was trash. I'm dead the hell up. Like, something that wasn't even worth the time, the effort, or even the look at. Period. You fell for the okie doke. You fell for the material and the looks. You fell for the material and possibly the look. Possibly the look. Because some of my ancestors said no looks. No looks there. Hands down, no looks there. You got this person, hands down, no looks, okay? If you're looking at me, Empress, right now, okay? Because I don't think so. Empress, Earth, Venus, okay? Definitely, wow. Wow. My ancestors, like, this person was stupid. Let him or her, him, said him, but let himself or herself get manipulated out of something beautiful and ran because he was a coward. She was just afraid. Basically both pussies, basically. That's what they're trying to say. Fire Aries is on your pentacles. Maybe you have. Anyway, this saying preparation process, foresight, and then expansion, overseeing opportunities. So you're like looking at other opportunities. You're looking at something else that can potentially gain you some money. You're venturing out. You're leaving 2 wands behind. This is the 3 of wands. And this is, like I said, Fire Aries. You're leaving 2 wands behind because you're like, that's no longer serving me or making or getting, you know, that's no longer serving me or being purposefully for me. Like, you know what I mean? So you're leaving those 2 behind and you're going with that one staff that you know is going to be, it's going to bring something for you. And you know, that's the one that you decided to do. Maybe it's a decision on a relationship, on a past relationship, on that Empress. Maybe you decided to go back into that Empress and try again. Or maybe I get that that's what that is. Or maybe you're just like, let me go to this job. Or maybe a job. Maybe a friendship back again. Maybe, you know. I feel like it's a relationship. You decided that you're better off with that relationship. You're better off with this relationship, with the Empress, the one you left behind, or she left you behind. One or the other. Make it fit. Anyway, the King of Cups, this is the 2 of Swords. Like I said, you have decided. So it's in the reverse. This is a air Libra. Okay. It says air and then it says Libra. All right. So it could be any air sign or it could be Libra. Anyway, lesser of 2 evils, no right choices, confused, indecision, information overload. Like, you're overloaded. And that's landing on you, King. You're overwhelmed, you're overloaded. Like I said, you know that you have to leave some things behind and stuff like that. You've done your due diligence to leave certain things behind, but you're not sure. You're still not sure about a decision. And the reason I think you're not sure is because you're not sure if this person's going to take you back. You're not sure if this person's going to accept you. Something like that. I just heard acceptance. Acceptance. What else? Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands on this betrayal. Somebody has betrayed you. And you have seen the way your ass has been handed to you. And how your ancestors, believe it or not, your ancestors had a play to that too. They let the Rangers go. They said, well, we can't do anything. He's not listening. She's not listening. So let's just pull back for a second and see how it's going to handle. It's going to play out. Ancestors had their whole hands on that. Knight of Wands. Yeah. All right. So water sign. Love, compassion, creativity, new feelings, spirituality, intuition, new baby. For some of you, you could have created a baby with someone else. You could have created a child with someone else. I see proposal and marriage, but for some of you, you want to go into spirituality. You are really like looking at things a little different now for some. This is not for all. For some of you, you have to go into your spiritual journey in order to get this going and go back into that Empress energy, into your Empress. If you want to go back to your Empress, you have to go into spirituality. You have to heal. You have to be spiritual with yourself. You don't have to do this or necessarily do anything else, but you have to start listening to your intuition. You have to be real with yourself. You have to start healing and loving yourself and start to open up about your past traumas, your childhood traumas, your traumas that, you know, you were affected by, that affected this relationship, that affected you to be an avoidant or to be a tyrant. You know what I mean? So you have to see where it goes. It's in the upright. Yeah, you do want to propose. You do want to marry. You want to marry this person. You want to come back and marry this person. You want to make it right. But is making it right for you because you want you want this tower moment to stop? You want this tower moment to stop? And you want your fruitions to come in? Or is it that you're going to take this serious and you're going to devote yourself to God and really do the due diligence of the work of the spirit, you know what I mean, of your soul purpose? Or you just want to stop this tower moment and come in and act like this Empress is not going to see your fuckeries? Because I think she is. Okay. So, you're telling me it says, this is the Four of Wands. It says celebration, joy, harmony, marriage, home, community, and homecoming. You want to celebrate this with this person. You want to be in fruition with this person. You want to have all this with this person. But let's see how your energy is, okay? Because I do think that you're not coming correct. Okay. I feel like you're not. What deck? I'm looking at the true crimes, but I don't think so. Let's see this one. Okay. Ancestors better pick anyone because we'll give you the truth. Okay. I like to freshly sage my cards. What is this energy trying to tell us? What is the truth about this energy right now? What is the truth? Breaking free? You're not. Cycle does not break themselves, but it all takes in one bold move to change the whole trajectory. So you're not changing the trajectory because it came out in the reverse, sweetheart. Let's see. Back together, honeymoon. Like I said, you want to come to this Empress. This is an ongoing thing. People don't want to heal, don't want to go through the spiritual journey. They don't want to heal their inner child. They don't want to do the work, and then they want to come back together with an Empress. That's not going to happen. Because the one thing that's going to happen, she's going to key in on her intuition. And on top of it keying in on her intuition, she is going to know that you're trying to fake it to make it. And she's going to see through your facade. So please, come with truth and at least give both of you a little clarity. If you're not going to do the work, if you're going to come with truth and at least give the relationship that clarity. Okay? That's what I feel like. Give that relationship the clarity. If you're just going to come in and think that you can bullshit your way, that's not going to end well. It's going to be like this. Okay? It's an upright. Hopefully you're doing good. Back together, honeymoon round 2 has begun. But the real tea is, how long would it last? This is what I'm saying. If you haven't broke cycles and you haven't broke anything, if you haven't done your due diligence to do your spiritual journey, to go through your spiritual journey and do your awakening, and do what you got to do, you're still in that same pattern, that same mindset, immaturity, fake, masking, materialistic. Just plain old Joe. Then no. Somebody can be Joe. Somebody named Joe, maybe. Boiling point. Pressure has been building for too long. This situation's one spark away from full-blown explosion. So you're getting frustrated? I heard he or she needs to get frustrated with themselves. I heard he needs to get frustrated with himself. But it could be he or she. Listen, if you don't do the healing work, it's nobody's fault but your own. But your own. Ooh. It says, no more running. The karma is catching up. Tower. Wow. The someone's being held accountable. Consequences. Oh. Fake profile. Somebody has a fake profile or had a fake profile because it came out sideways though. So it's not just a filter, it's a full facade. The person being presented doesn't match the reality behind the screen. So you don't want to be fake. You don't want to come in fake. You don't want to be fake with this person. You don't want a facade anymore. You don't want to be fake. You don't want to put the facade on. And I feel like you want this person to contact you. That's why you're blowing up. That's why you're frustrated because this person's not chasing you. Ain't no fucking more chasing. Ain't no more fucking chasing. Period. Okay. Period the fuck it. Ain't no more chasing. Y'all fake ass motherfuckers need to stop thinking somebody gonna chase you Like, no. We ain't out here thirsty dogs. Hell no. There's more fish in the sea. One. Two is, if you're with the divine, God's got you. You're not gonna be chasing this. We don't need. I'm even gassed right now. We don't need fake love. That's what I heard. I heard we don't need fake love. We got the real one with God. Making bank. You're not making bank. This is why you're trying to come into this Empress off. Oh, thinking that, oh, if I get back with her, all this, all this, all this bad luck or whatever the case may be that you think. But you put that on yourself, to tell you the truth. Making bank. You're not making bank is in the reverse. You had everything. I heard you had it all. And you chose wrong. You didn't listen to your intuition. You didn't want to listen to your intuition. You just saw what was in the outside. And this served you a lesson. A lesson to never look at the cover of a book. Just because it looked good in the outside does not mean that book is going to be anything interesting at all. Anything else? So crazy. It's just not. Yeah, plot twist. You do not want to come in. Yeah, new information dropped and it's juicy. Suddenly, the dots connect and the real story is showing up. You're not trying to divulge too much to this person when you come in. And if you're the Empress and you're seeing me and this applies to you, I'm going to pull out some signs. But if this applies to you, no. This person is not coming in with truth. That's what I heard, with truth. Good karma. Empress, you are going to receive a good karma. Good things done in good faith is coming back mutual, multiplied. Energy never disappears. It accumulates. Yeah. So, Empress, if you're looking at this in this reading right now, you're going to reap your good karma. You're going to, yeah. This person doesn't want to throw shade anymore, or somebody doesn't want to throw shade to you anymore, Empress. Shade does not always look like aggression. It hides in the backhands, praise, tone, and just joke energy. This person ain't joking anymore. They were he-he-heing. They were he-he-heing. Ooh. I said somebody was pregnant. Either you got somebody pregnant. This is for, it don't have to resonate to everybody, but somebody got somebody pregnant. The guesswork is over. The answer is coming that will be clear, will clarify everything or complicate even more. So, Empress, either you pregnant or somebody else is pregnant. Take what resonates. Maybe your ex got somebody else pregnant. And I don't feel like that's even happy. I don't even feel like this person's happy about that. Seriously. Let's see what else. This person's money is fucked. His whole life just fucked. Fuckity fuck. Yeah. I'm gonna take this one. Living large. They're trying to live large, but they're not. This is because it says luxury is the new baseline, right? It said they're not just dabbling in wealth, they are dwelling in it. So basically they're like thinking, oh, you know, my money, this, the third, or whatever. They're constantly on a thinking court date. This person is not going to divorce this other person. Remember when I said breaking free? They're not breaking free. Whoever this applies to. Remember, this don't have to resonate with all of y'all. Some of this reading resonates with the majority, but not all. Okay, not all of this reading resonates. Take what resonates and leave what does not. I did say the zodiac signs in the cards that were out. Yeah. This person is not breaking free from this other person. This person is still married to that person. They're still married to that person. Situationship is in the reverse. They don't want to be having a situationship anymore, but this person is still married. They don't want to have a situationship. Ooh. Okay. They don't want to have a situationship anymore. Doing the work. Growth. They're trying to do the work. I feel like somebody's doing something. Somebody's doing some back kitchen shit. Some kitchen voodoo crap that is coming back to them. Sober life. This person wants to have a sober life. Or is having a sober life. He or she is stopping to drink. They really want to, you know, grow. They're trying to do the work, growing, but I feel like with that candle, too, I got two energies off that candle. Somebody in here, yeah, is getting root work done. Okay? Somebody in here is getting root work done. I just heard, place it in the hands of the divine. If this is for you, and you know this is for you. The smoke is confirmation if you've seen the smoke coming through my screen. Yeah, they're stating that just hand it to the divine and take your mind away from it. Confirmation with the smoke again. Hand it to the divine. The divine is there. See the dove. The divine is there to help you to see what, you know, what you can't see. He already seen. Hand it to the divine or hand it to the ancestors. Say, ancestors, you know what? Expecting. It's in the reverse. Maybe this person lied. Maybe this person lied to this guy, saying that they were expecting and they're not, because they wanted to hold them back. They wanted to hold them back in the relationship. And they lied. Take what resonates, leave it does not. If you're the masculine looking at this, you got a whole shit show and you just want to come to the Empress with all this shit. You need to fix yourself. She will see right through this. If she's intuitive, she's nurturing. She knows. Confirmation smoke. Like I said, she knows. Let's get more on this energy. Naive. You're very naive, or you're very naive. And I believe this is for the masculine. I picked up in the reading. You're very naive. You give people the benefit of the doubt. You're very naive on things. And The reason why I'm getting naive is because they're stating that you think that you're going to conquer when you haven't done the work. That's not going to happen. Two-Face. You're coming in naive and two-face. You're thinking you're going to win this. You're expecting a blessing, or you're expecting something, expecting a blessing, but daydreaming. You're like daydreaming, but you're not daydreaming. You know. I heard you know the truth. Needy. You're not going to be coming in acting needy or anything like that. Or Emperor, you're not needy anymore. You're not daydreaming, and you're expecting your blessings. Empress. You know this person. Friends. You eliminated friends. Emperor. Emperor, you're not needy anymore. You're not daydreaming anymore. You eliminated friends. Or you need to eliminate friends. That's what that's trying to say. They're pointing me out to the true crime deck, and I don't know why. Let me, wave of emotions. This person is like really feeling it, really feeling it right now. Okay, let's see. The devil. This is not a good thing. Let's see. Give me a good reading. A good reading. A good reading. Devil came out. I'm going to put him back in there. That. They told me that. Okay. What do you want to say? Child. Okay. So there is a pregnancy. There is a child involved here. There is a child. This man has created secrets. Secrets about this child. Hidden. This person wants this secret to be hidden. Okay? This is what they're telling me to do. The child is a secret. This person does not want you to know about the child. Okay? But you know. I believe you know already. Or you had an inkling about it. You want me to take out my deck? Yep, a couple. I'm thinking about a couple, maybe grandparents or parents. They look old. They're holding secrets, or somebody's holding a secret from you. Landfill. Meaning they don't want to waste time, or landfill. Landfill. Let's put that to the side. What about this landfill? Landfill says drugs and poison. They tossed it at the landfill. The evidence. Something that they tossed. Yeah, this was trying to dating. This person doesn't want to date. This is crazy. Or you don't want to date. Or they don't want you to date. The ancestors don't want you to date this person. This person is going to ask you out on a date. And they're going to Oh my God. Are you kidding me? All right. Disclaimer. This is just this is a disclaimer, and this is, entertainment purposes only, okay? So take it where it goes, okay? Look at what I'm going to pull up. Okay? Do you get that? Dating, poison, and landfill. So are you getting what I'm trying to say to you on there? Okay? All right. If you're not dating, they're going to want to say, oh, let's go out on a date, or whatever the case may be. They're going to poison you or give you something. And they're going to, you know, it's in the reverse, because they're thinking about it right now. The dating, they're thinking about it. But say no. Okay? Say no. The dating, they're like really indecisive about it. Somebody's putting them up. Somebody is putting this person up to this, okay? To do this. This reading just went left. I'm going to pull out signs. I am. I can't make this shit up. I swear my ancestors is like, you're saying the right thing. Unalive is in the reverse. So what I'm getting is that they wanted to date you. They wanted to date you. They wanted to date you and poison you. And then they wanted to unalive you. Okay? And reason being is because if you're an empress, which you are, you came out here. You're an empress. Is you have to understand, spiritually, this is all spiritually, okay? But the unalive part and taking you under is physically, okay? They wanted to swap. They wanted to swap your energy. They're thinking that by them unaliving you, they'll get your powers. And that doesn't work that way. And whoever the fuck you are, you're an idiot, because that does not fucking work that way. At all. You're an idiot. What you're doing is just selling your soul to the devil and eliminating someone that can potentially you're eliminating somebody. You're trying to eliminate somebody that could potentially revoke and send demons and cast demons aside. But that spirit goes back to God. You don't take control of that. Not even the gifts. Let alone try to touch one of his anointings. Now, if you thought that you could do that, you can't. It don't matter what the fuck you do. You can. I mean, unalive the person. But the spirit of this person will recontract again and will come and reincarnate again. You can't do shit. You understand me? And on top of it, you can't do fucking shit. You're going to reap a lot of what you sow. Do you understand? That demon card that came out, it was a reason. That demon card came out. I probably would extend this fire. You're messing with fire. Like, you really are. You got fired. You got fired from a job. Or you're going to reap what you sow. You're going to burn in the hells of the fire. That's what I heard. You're going to burn in hell and fire. You're going to live your infernal life in fire here in this 3D forever. Until you have breath. And if you come back, you got to redeem yourself. Now, whoever you are, this is really crazy. It took a left field. And it's because you're trying to mess with an empress and an anointed person. This person is anointed. This person is not to be messed with. You know that. Affair. You had an affair. You had an affair on the empress. you had affairs and stuff like that, and now you're like, you're not doing it. You're not having affairs anymore because it's not working. What, ancestors? Ancestors, you're the bed. I swear you're the bed. Listen. They're trying to say it's not working. You're not having affairs because I can't even get the cards right now. You can't. You're not having an affair because it's not working. Inside. That's what I got. Inside is on fire. Your insides is on fire right now. You're not having an affair. You stopped affairs because you got burned. You got burned. Yeah. That's what I just got. Oh my God. Somebody has an STD. Give me more. Imprisonment. So, Empress, you're not in prison anymore. You don't feel like you're imprisoned anymore. You're away from all of this. This person is avoiding imprisonment. Take it where it resonates. This person is avoiding imprisonment. Family. Person wanted a family with you. Or has a family. Again, child came out. Pregnancy came out. See? It's in the reverse because maybe the pregnancy didn't go through, or disclaimer and sorry if that happened. Family. What about family? Natural disaster. Something is going to happen to the family. Something is a natural disaster causing the family disruption in your life. What's going on? Water. Natural disaster. What I got was water. It wasn't water. It was fire. Wait. Maybe a home got destroyed by a fire. Maybe somebody's house went on fire. Because it's not water. It didn't happen. That natural disaster did not happen by water. It happened by fire. I think I'm probably going to extend this. Healing. This person is not healing. Person's not healing. Give me more. What does the divine have to know? What does the divine have to know right now? What does she have to know right now? Meeting. A meeting didn't take place, or don't meet this person. That's what you're trying to say. Do not meet this person. This person's not healed. Person's not healed. This person still has a family. I heard this person's a natural disaster. Do not have this meeting with this person. Remember how I said landfill, date, and all that stuff? Do not have that meeting with this person. Anything else? Accident is in the reverse. They're trying to make something to me. Like I said, do not have this meeting. They're trying to make something look like an accident. Because it's in the reverse. Look like an accident with this meeting. But it's not an accident. They're doing it on purpose. Okay? So, for somebody here in this energy, and I'm going to extend this. They definitely want you. My hairs are just like, wow. They want you out of the cleanup. They want you out of the picture. They're gonna make it an accident, and they're going to wash their hands and say it was an accident. They're gonna try to clean this up, or not try. I said try, but something's going to occur. Okay, they're gonna try to clean this up, make it look like an accident. Vote. And sail away. Yep, and sail away. Clean it up and sail away. Clean it up. They're telling me to flip it. Clean it up. And basically sail away. Right. Whatever they're going to do, they're going to do it to you. They're going to make it look like an accident. Okay? Egotism. I feel like they're going to be very kind, very gentle. For some reason, I felt like egotism is in the reverse because they're going to not present themselves. They're not going to come out. Their ego's not going to come out. They're going to be presenting really nice. But yeah, be careful. Regret. They're not going to regret this. If they accomplish this, they're not going to regret doing this. Okay? Whoever you are, this is like something that you definitely need to be cautious. You definitely need to not answer the phone. This is definitely an ex that had betrayed you before. This ex had tried to harm you before. I feel like this ex tried to harm you. The Devil card. Devil card is out. Devil's at play. The devil is leading this. Okay? This person tried to harm you. This person definitely tried to harm you. Yeah, home. Home is in the reverse. What came out? What came out? Fraud. Home and fraud. This person is going to like, you know what I'm saying? He's going to be acting like, oh, he wants back to the house. He wants this. He wants that. He wants to. But this is all orchestrated. Home, fraud, devil. Devil, fraud, home. This person is not regretting anything that he's going to do because he wants to get himself out of this tower moment, out of this judgment, out of this burial. I can't make this shit up. He thinks that you're doing this to him or her. She thinks that power supply. They don't have no more power supply. You were the power supply. This is what they want me to do. You were the power supply. You were their power supply. You were their fuel. You were their fuel. And the devil is on that ass. Okay? The devil is on that ass. I'm going to extend this. I'll extend this. I'm extending this now. This is an important message. And this is what's going on. Emperor. Power supply. Okay? This is what's going on. Okay? They can't get your power supply, so, and this demon is mad. The demon that's attached to this person is mad. Is furious. Okay? It's I can feel it. I can feel the fury right now. What this demon is wanting And the fact that you are the power supply and they don't have you no more. So they want to eliminate you because he wants this demon out of him. He wants this demon out of him. So he offered you, this person offered you up, okay? Offered you up. And the fact that you broke ties, broke connection, left. You left or he left, however the dynamic was. And they chose someone else thinking that that other person had the same thing you did. And they can go elsewhere financially in that situation. You financially at the point, at the time that you were with this person, you wasn't financially abundant. It was just you. Just you. You wasn't financially up there. But he thought that he can go somewhere else and pick someone else for the situation. Financial status, materialistic things. Like I said, I heard it wasn't the beauty. Don't ever think it was he picked someone else because you weren't better. No, you were the better looking. You were the better choice of his heart, what his heart wanted. But materialistic wise, you wasn't in status. Okay, you wasn't in status. So he went to another supply source. He went to somewhere else. But he thought that that supply source was just like you. It wasn't. It was a false. That person also had a demon, also betrayed him, also did him dirty, made him really recognize what happened. Now, this person is planning what he's planning because this is on his back. Okay, so be careful when you want to go out with somebody or, you know, with this past person. I feel like you need to be careful. Missing. You just need to be careful, sweetheart. You need to be careful. You need to, wow. Female. This is what they want. This is what they want. Okay, female missing. Female missing. Okay? This person wants to come in to propose, but it's not really the proposal. It's what this is what they want. This is what they want. And I'm going to show you. This gives them total access of you if they marry you. Total supply. Total everything. But at the long run, they're going to probably put insurance on you because he wants this monkey off his back. He wants this devil off his back. And they're going to put everything for you, and you're going to wind up missing. Okay? You're going to wind up missing. And they're going to make it to look like an accident. It's in the reverse because this is what they're gonna make it look like. Accident. But in reality, it's not an accident. They did this. And they're gonna bury truths, and they're gonna bury evidence, and they're gonna bury all types of stuff. Like, this is crazy. I had to continue because they're telling me to continue. Revenge. They think that you did something to them. They're so close-minded. They think that you did voodoo on them or did something to them. They think that you caused their demise. You caused their setbacks. You caused all of this because of what you do. You probably do the same thing I do. Or you're probably a healer. Or you're probably a Reiki healer. Or something. You probably do something. Okay? So they think that you caused their demise. That's why they want revenge. You caused their downfall. They're not understanding that they made a pact. They're not understanding that this is behind them. This is what it needs to be fueled. You understand? What they chose a person, another person that had a bigger entity. This person that they're with is the one that's causing the problem. Remember, female came out in the reverse. The female is causing the issue. Do you understand? And again, ancestors always tells me to reuse my cards because message goes through me and flow through. So they're trying to get a revenge. And behind all this, it could be that female. That female is behind all this and coercing this man, or is telling this man, you know, take it where it is, man or woman, dismember. They want to dismember you. And this is crazy because I have picked up on this not too long ago, and it's coming out again. Someone needs to be really careful. Someone needs to be really, really careful because this is coming out again. And it's a female that's behind it. It's a female pushing this masculine to do this deed, because this female is mad. When you was with this male, Empress, it could be female or male. When you was with this person, you were fueling the both of them. You were giving both of them energy. And I know how that is, and I know how that feels, because trust me, yeah, my ex was the same way. You were fueling this female. I was fueling him for her to siphon him. You understand? So she was getting energy through me. I know exactly what this is, okay? I pulled away from him, and now I'm divinely protected. But if you're talking to this male and you're like constantly, like if you're still in communication with this male and he's mad, or, you know, you're constantly, you know, or you constantly see him or whatever the case may be, every time he sees you, he sees that you're looking better, you're looking happier, you're looking gorgeous or whatever. This female, and when she sees you, you probably see her or whatever the case, y'all bumping in together. This female wants to dismantle you, okay? Dismantle you. Take your power source. You can't take people's power source. It just doesn't fucking work that way. But, you know, insane, retarded, immature people, hello. You know what I mean? And I'm not saying for mental people, because I do respect mentally ill, challenged people. I'm saying people that don't have a common sense. Those. Yeah, she wants to dismantle you. And every time he sees you, it's like he's going down, down, down. And he feels the same way. He feels revenge. She feels the same way. She feels like you're doing the demise. But the thing is that she is the one telling him this. And the whole time she knows it's her. She's doing the rituals. Remember, there's a candle that came out before. A candle came out, and she is doing these rituals. She is doing these things. Debt. They know that you're going to get out of debt soon, or you're out of debt. Like, you got it. And when I said they, I said they. They're both looking at you like a big power source, a big beacon. They're both looking at you that way. And they're like, I want that. I need that. And he wants to get back together with you. He wants to be in your vicinity, in your era. They're telling me that she wants you gone. She wants to energy swipe. She wants to give, to like eliminate you to get it for her. But he knows that he has to be in your presence in order to get the debt gone and get financial stability. That's what he wants. I feel like you just need to get away from the energy. Anything else? Organized crime. Yeah. Like I said, they're organizing this. They're like organizing this crime to take place. Aliens. Aliens is in the reverse. Aliens is in the reverse. Give me one more for alien. What does alien do? Alien in the reverse. What is it? Celebration. They're not in the spirit. They're not in the spirit. They're not even thinking about any of that. They're not in the spirit. You know how people say alien abductions and stuff like that and blah, blah, blah? That's what I feel like they want to do to you. They want to abduct you. Remember, landfall came down. They want to abduct you. But it came out in the reverse because they're not doing that. They're not going to do that. Celebration. You're going to celebrate your victories. You're going to celebrate everything that's going to come to you because these people are going to fall. Organized crime. Somebody's investigating. Somebody is investigating what's going on with this group. And they're going to fall. You're going to hear about it because you're going to celebrate. You're going to hear about this group falling. See that? Anything else? Because you're protected. You're protected. The divine is protecting you. You're protected. Yeah. Yep, cult. And greed. Like I said. Like a group. It's a group that wants your aura. They feel like you're going to change their whole perspective, their whole downfalls, everything. You're going to change everything because they're going to sacrifice you to get what they need and to appease the devil. Appease the devil. Do you get what I'm saying? My smoke cut off. He could probably be, or she could probably be in the cult. Male in the reverse. He. Male in the reverse. It's her. It's her. Tunnel. This person's tunnel visioned. Tunneled on you. This person, homicide. It's in the reverse. It's not going to happen. This is what they want, though. Just be careful. Like I said, the male wants to get back with you. But he has other agendas. He has greed on the mind. He has greed. That's what he has. But she's on this whole different time level. She's tunneled with you. She's tunneled with you. And it's because of him. Okay? It's because of him. It's not... He wants to now go with you because of greed. Because he sees that you're doing it. He sees that you're doing good. He sees that you're getting what you're getting. He sees that you're well off. You're good. And he wants back in. But for the wrong reasons. He belongs with her. He does. But the fact that she don't have it, he thought she did, or she did have it, but it turned out to be false. Fraud. Remember, fraud came out. It turned out to be fraud. So, yeah, fake death. Crime of passion, lies. Yep. So, this person, this is a crazy ass energy, okay? But this person, you need to be careful with this person. You need to not speak to them. They're saying don't answer the phone. Don't talk to this person at all. Block this person. And if he harasses you, I heard restraining order, police district. That's what I heard. Put that up. That's what I heard. Report him. Report her and him. Push comes to shove. I gotta be careful with your car. If you drive. If you don't drive, then just be careful where you walk or where you go. But if you do drive, be careful with your car. Make sure before you take off, you check the brakes. I heard. Check the brakes. As that woman has a vendetta. I heard if it's possible, move. Move. If it's possible, move. Yep. Yeah. If it's possible, move. That's what I heard. Alright, universe. What do you want to say? Universe deck. What do you want to say to this person? Okay. Not now. Whatever you're thinking about, if you're thinking about getting back with this person or you're thinking about like going on a date, I heard not now. Not now. Not now. Absolutely yes. I feel like this is for career. Maybe you're thinking about a career, starting a career or changing your career. We're saying absolutely yes. But not dating. Ask for support. In your career endeavors, in the career that you want, ask for support from the divine, from the universe. Repair and renew. It says repair. Repair yourself and renew. Like, repair your heart from this situation that you were in. Repair your heart. That's what I heard, heart. Your heart chakra. Repair and renew. Anything else? Reevaluate your plans. I picked up on another energy. I'm picking up on another energy. Okay. So there's another energy here. Besides that other energy, there's another energy here that's saying absolutely yes, but you have to ask for support and repair and renew your heart. This is another energy now. Somebody is planning something or planning to come towards someone, and they're stating stop right now. Not right now. Absolutely yes. Yes, you need to come into that person's life, but not right now. Thank you, ancestor. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Because I didn't feel like it fitted with the Empress. Now this is an Emperor. Say not right now. Absolutely yes, but not right now. Okay. It's saying ask for help. Ask for the divine's help. Ask for God's help. Telling you, giving you intuition, saying following your intuition and giving you insights into the situation. Okay. It's saying repair and renew. Repair your heart and renew it. Okay, repair your heart and renew it. Reevaluate your plan. So really think about your plan. And I think this goes back to the beginning. This person came in, but then another energy just overpowered, and this other reading had to come out. Okay. So this is another energy that came in. Now, this person, you're like thinking like, should I do it? Should I go? What should I do? Am I ready? Blah, blah, blah. I don't know if you're saying all this right now, but you are. You are saying the right things, but they're saying to ask for more support. Ask for the support from the universe. Ask for support from the divine. Ask for clarity. Ask for a sign. When are you supposed to be ready to come into that person's life? They're saying, but repair and renew. So basically, you have to go within still. There's some things that you still have to repair. There's still. See how that like ring or circle is broken? They're saying you still have some work to do. So not right now. Absolutely yes. That is a yes for you coming into a career or coming into somebody's life. But they're saying not right now. So if it's a career, let's say, if it's a career that or a job that you're trying to move to, they're saying not right now. Don't move to this job just yet. They're saying not just yet. They're saying absolutely yes, you're supposed to move. You're supposed to move on from this other job to a new career. Yes. But not right now. It's not the time. Ask for support. When that says ask for support, ask for support. When that says ask for support, it's stating that, you know, when you want, okay, you need to ask when the universe, when is this going to be ready for me? When is this relationship going to be ready? Or when is this job that I want to go for is going to be ready? When can I move? When can I, move into this job? Or when can I establish a new job, a new career, or whatever the case may be, or this new endeavor, right? So you need to ask the universe. Before you move on, they want you to repair and renew the idea, the creativity, the job. They want you to or the relationship. You understand? They want you to repair yourself and renew it. Renew yourself in your spirit, okay? And they said, reevaluate your plan. Your plan has flaws right now. The plan that you want to go through, I don't know who's this for, but the plan that you want to go through, you want to seek through, or whatever the case may be, it has flaws. It has flaws. It has something that is not right in the plan. So you need to reevaluate your plan, okay? That's what they're stating. Yeah. The door is closed. For something, for some of you, you thinking about coming into your ex or going back to that past relationship, the door is closed. Yeah. For some of you, that door is closed. I feel like Empress, you're trying to figure out if that person's gonna come back around or whatever. That door is closed. They don't want you to go back to that person at all. Okay. Anything else? Anything else? I'm like picking up. Okay. Anything else? Absolutely not. Absolutely no. Nothing else. Nothing else. Is literally absolutely no. I said anything else? Absolutely no. So no, no, and no. Let's get these signs. Should I do this one? No. Let me do these. What sign is in this reading? What sign was in this reading today? Pisces. And that came out in the reverse. Pisces. Water sign. Leo. Pisces, Leo so far. What else? Maybe that was you or that past person. Maybe you're the Pisces, you're the Leo, or the past person was. Take what resonates out this reading, because I did get like... I'm like getting 4 energies here. Anything else? Gemini. Sagittarius. It could be you, or it could be the past person. It could be that other female that I was picking up. Take what resonates, leave what does not. Not for everybody. This reading is not for, certainly this reading is not for everybody. Cancer. So Pisces, Leo, Gemini, Sagittarius, and Cancer. Yeah. So, I don't know. I did a recent reading that was kind of weird. Feels like similarities. It does. It feels like so similar. I have it in my channel. I do. I have it in my channel. Watch that one. I'm going to post this one. But watch that one. Kind of crazy. Alright, so for this reading, it was a Pisces, Leo, Gemini, Sagittarius, and Cancer. Do not make it fit. Do not make this fit. If this is for you, if it's your past person, or this is you in the reading, then this is for you. It is a trigger warning sign in this reading for somebody. And it's also telling you about relationship, about why the Tower, somebody needs to heal, a past person needs to heal, needs to go through, you know, their healing journey. Somebody here is also trying to attack you. You know, take what resonates, leave what does not. Again, one of these signs are a little, you know, they're having like a revenge type of, they're focused on you. So they're having that revenge type of, you know, ego type thing, and they're trying to get revenge. They're thinking that you want their man, or that he's gonna go with you, or whatever the case may be. And if that's the case, then, you know, you are divinely protected. You are divinely protected, and this person's like full of emotional waves. This person does not want to see the truth. Truth came out in the reverse. This female, or the male also, both of them, does not want to see the truth. They're full of emotions and they don't want to see the truth. They're not freedom. You're not in heartbreak anymore, because heartbreak came out. Take what resonates, leave what does not. Use your discernment. Use your intuition, please. Don't go out any dates with this person, because this person wants to do a number on you, okay? Well, the person that he's with, he's still with that person. So if he's telling you no, that he's not, he's still with that person. And this person is the one that's seeking revenge. It's the one that wants to attack you, wants to do harm to you, okay? So again, Pisces, Leo, Gemini, Sagittarius, and Cancer. I will put it in the description. You have a beautiful day, blessed day. I wish you the best in your journey to all of these signs. I wish you the best in your journey, love and light, in everything that you do, in all your endeavors. God is first, always. And think of him, not hatred. You can repel that demon out of you with God. You can. You can break those ties, sever them with God present, and always with God. Put God first. Resign yourself. Surrender. And you will see that will leave. Those demons will leave and you will be free. Don't let that overcome. That's going to take you down a road that you're going to regret. Okay? Whoever she is. And whoever the male is, need to also resign himself and find God. You can take this off of you. It's a demon. It's not nobody doing anything to you. It is a demon that's attached to you through her. So y'all both need love and light. Y'all need to surrender to the divine. Surrender to God. And he will fight this for you. I wish you all the best in love and light. Wish you the best.